Good morning. Good, wonderful October morning to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a very good morning. Very good morning. I just got me some breakfast and my brother just fired up the skid steer. So after I talk to you, I've got to get busy. I am back at my sister's. They got more machinery, so Dad really needs my help. I was going to come back more towards the end of this week, and my GPS took me a different way back here to Otterville. I went right over the Lake of the Ozarks. It was freaking gorgeous. It took my breath away. It was gorgeous. How are you doing? How's your life going? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, I'm in my grain bin. I had my son's vintage tent set up in here the whole time I was here, and I just found it frustrating. I don't want to stay in a tent at this point in my life. So it was really unexpected blessing yesterday. Dad and I were working on, he's power washing what's going to be the groomsman shed. It's going to be kind of an industrial, she's going to deck it all out for the husband and his gentlemen and stuff to get ready in. And of course the house is going to be for the brides and all of her friends. But Dad was power washing that yesterday, and we were working on that. My brother got 3 loads of some weird, really neat gravel mixture, and he got that delivered yesterday. And he just said we're moving the grain bin, we're fixing it. So after I get done talking, I will show you the process of how my dad and my brother and I lifted this bin. We turned it around facing the most gorgeous view ever. Well, it's not the most gorgeous view ever, but it's a very gorgeous view. So I get to see glorious beauty out this door. What she's going to do with this is at the tail end of the project. She found inspiration somewhere online, I think Pinterest, and so my brother's cutting out like a big piece of this, and it's going to be the bar. And seeing as how they're so close to the school, they can't get their liquor license, which devastated them, but they formulated a plan where people can bring their own beverages. And I told my sister, like, okay, say she stocks maraschino cherries and all the fixings, little swords and stuff to put in your drinks, and perhaps even ice, I don't know, just stuff like that. Well, they can have a tip jar, and they can use Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. Modernize it a little bit, and there's a way that, yeah, but regardless, she's making this into the bar. So it's really just, it's so wonderful to be a part of my sister's dream. It's wonderful. My sister's never needed me for anything. She's almost 2 years younger than me, and she's always been my alpha. She's just, I call her my gypsy queen. I love my sister so very much. We're as different as night and day, but yeah, love my sister. And it's awesome to be here. Well, I had some good days back at my land. I really wasn't as happy to be back with myself as I thought I would be. After like the first day, I was already ready to get the heck out of there. Just so many years in solitude, so much time alone. Just even with the past 2 years, the person I was with, I was actually not even, if you count it all together, it basically was only, it wasn't 2 years that I was with that person. So I have spent so much time alone in the past 7 years. No one will believe it. And I think I'm just done with it. I got to have my solitude. I have got to have my solitude. But I'm just changing. And at this time in my life, changing. I just want to say hi to you. Let you know I am back on my sister's property, and things are going freaking fast here. We are still waiting on the lumber from the Amish. We had to switch to red oak. So instead of just sealing the ends of the lumber, now we got to seal it all. But that's okay because there's really no time to waste. My sister wants this pretty much finished up by spring. And my brother, man, my dad, oh my God. My dad is in his mid-60s and he can work harder than a freaking 20-something-year-old man. I mean, he is working. And he's been slave driving me. So him and my brother tease me. I try to go as fast as I can, but they're just like, they're on it. They're fast. So, but Dad actually is at an appointment back in Illinois today. He had to get one of those shots for his muscles or whatever. He waited as long as he could. He waited almost 2 years. You're really not supposed to get them very often because it can damage your cartilage or something. But his poor arm is, all my life, my dad was a pig farmer. He worked on pig farm. So he's done a lot of shoveling and a lot of manual work. And yeah, his poor shoulder is hurting him bad. But yeah, so after this video, I'll show you the grain bin rising. It's pretty neat what my brother invented to lift it. I'll show you a tiny little clip of that as well. He's very, very smart. He gets stuff done. It's pretty much a daily learning experience. My family has a family chat, and Mom said so many spiritual lessons, and I said daily. Daily. Like, Sunday night, my sister's husband works on the railroad, and so he has to be on call and stuff, and he comes when he can, and then she comes up every weekend. It's a lot of back and forth, and it's a lot of heart and soul being poured into this business. But I was walking out to the grain bin, and there it was almost dark, and I could barely see him. My sister and her husband were down there real close, like picking up rocks together and talking in hushed tones, and they were so tired. I mean, we're talking sun up to sundown work. That's what it takes, because all the money with equipment and everything she's pouring into this, there's no money to hire the laborers. So Dad, my brother, and I are the laborers. And of course, like all the older children, and it's definitely a family thing, and I'm very thankful. I achieved my dream. I have my dream. I have my land. I have my little cabin. I am not there yet on the finishing out of so many things, but it's such a comfort to me to know that my land is just sitting down there all cute, sitting there. It's mine. My shed, which will be a cabin at one point, is sitting down there just waiting there for me. Now, my land payment is very, very cheap. I have almost 5 acres, and my land payment is $214 a month. So for 15 years, I only have 14 more years because I've been there a year next month. So I'm very thankful for having my dream, and I think Jesus helped me push through all I had to push through. So you just gotta get up every single morning, and you gotta get up and you gotta go forward. I got stuck down pretty bad. August and September were very hard months for me. I don't think I've struggled like that in quite a while. I'm thankful that I know enough to know you just gotta keep going. Keep praying, keep going. There's always a way through. Always. But there's not going to be a way through if you're just refusing to go through. So, but just a little talky this wonderful, beautiful morning. Freezing morning, though. My brother and I were so freezing. Dad was gone before daylight because he had a 3.5-hour trip or something. And because it was closer for him to go back to Illinois than go back to his home back in Oklahoma. And yeah, I was freaking freezing last night. I was freezing this morning. Oh my goodness, I was so cold. And my sister has this massive, and I mean freaking massive, propane tank with 600 gallons of propane in it. And yesterday, they had a propane company come out, which it was really freaking embarrassing. It was this guy that came out, and he was walking with my brother, and I was walking back from the house. Dad was power washing. I had my freaking cowboy hat on, wasn't freaking paying attention, was looking at him and my brother. Full force right into the freaking lift. It hurt for hours. I mean, I bashed it, and they were laughing at me. So it was embarrassing, and it hurt, and oh shit. Yeah. So, yeah, I got my head pretty good yesterday. I told my brother's woman, and maybe it's about time I got a little bash on my head. It's been a long time since I hit my head. But, alright, it's 12 minutes, and I gotta put the other stuff with this one, so I better get to going. But, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for being my YouTube buddy. Love you. I love you. Stay strong. Be brave. Yeah. Take it easy. It ain't coming easy. Love you. Have a great, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday.
So what are you gonna have?
I don't know, a little pressure right there. Is it in the garage? Yeah, little tiny pressure wrench. Yeah. Adjustable wrench.
And there where all the rest of the tools are?
Yeah.
Or the garage?
In the garage.
Oh, okay. It's in the garage. It's probably one of those bags or something. I'm imagining. I wish it would have had the bottle cap on top. You ever seen those? Yeah. They used to be a hot seller if you get a hold of one of them in an antique shop. I don't know how much they were bringing. Talk to your mom, see whether she made any money.
I haven't talked to her.
She said she made her booth rent gas the first day. Which was, the booth alone was $400. So the other 2 days, whatever she sold should have been profit. There must be a big sale to have 50,000 people estimated come through there. That's a lot.
Is it in here?
Probably.
Let me see. You know what pressure wrench looks like?
Yeah, but there's a ratchet.
Probably half inch, 9/16 maybe.
Here.
I just saw it.
What's the wrench? It says half inch or
This one?
9/16.
Is that it?
Well, you probably don't have the socket for it, but you need these wrenches here.
Oh.
I got some bare
Okay,
necessities
there's
in
the
there.
9/16.
There's something I know.
That's probably too small. You want to try the 9/16 first, or is that gonna work? Oh, here's a half too. Can you throw them up to him?
Yeah.
That might be a problem.
Don't be scary.
I only got one hand.
Oh, shit. Oh. Ooh. The Voltron started circling.
Shit. Okay, up a little bit. Ah, shit. coming up. Come. More. One out. Front push pretty easy. Bring that boom back in a little bit or not? Not high enough? soak it, let that soak in. So, go ahead. Be up to that peak. I think I can reach fine. I think you just have to go up and then you know how to make it move out.
Okay.
Hey, make sure your machine's level right there too. You know how to do that?
Yep.
You gotta use that thing on the back.
Alright, so
You can start it right now.
this needs to go down. Start.
No, just turn the keys like you're starting a car. Is it in neutral on the shifter? It should be.
Yeah.
Okay, and the parking brake's on, so it should start.